your lights about to get cut off. You wanted my money again. She was like, yes, because y'all was so, okay, got the thing off. Should be growing. I've had a lot of time to improve your design.
What the fuck?
How long have your people been here? About a year, I think.
Yeah.
The fleet and our bearings. It was a miracle we even made it to the shore. We've been stuck with ever since. I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left? Not exactly for a while. We had other couples and some of those weren't let out. Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back. Bring back in Outlander.
They let her go with her, right? So she signs off on the paper.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Why Tammy gets her in the house, she's like, hey, you know, this is the present, you know, that me and your uncle got together. Her uncle was, his man dad was in jail with, right along when Tammy was in jail. They just ended up being with each other. Why did Cameron go down? She was like, she had a lady in the house that she was supposed to be watching, and the whole time she was taking her disability check and shit like that. Why she was holding their asses in the damn basement? Okay. Like locked up in the basement.
That's
Cameron is banging on the door like, please, auntie, not letting her out. This is your own flesh and blood. Bro, left her down there. No food, no water, barely. Can't really take a bath or nothing like that. Got a fucking bucket for them to shit in. It's like one lady, the lady who took her down there, a disabled man, and another lady down there. Why are they selling these niggas like having people have sex with them basically? Type shit. Yes, to get money from other people so they can keep making money on top of disability checks that they're getting from them. Why? The ladies in there getting pregnant, they're taking the kids, go put them into the system so they can get a check off of them too. Bruh, why she turned, I think she turned like 16, and her aunt started making her, she was there from when she was 8. She got there when she was 8, stayed until she was 16. Her aunt started pimping her out, making her go to the the little shits, the little hotels, having sex with niggas and shit like that. Fucking the ladies down there having like 2-3 babies back to back. One of them died, she get mad about that. They go and talk about go bury baby with the rest of them. She's looking, I guess she was looking for like another person's check, so she went online to act like she was gay, ended up meeting this white lady. She was talking about how she was getting her disability check. She invites the lady back. The lady's like, I thought you said you lived here alone. Her husband's sitting on the sofa. She's like, oh no. So Tammy starts kissing on her, trying to get her to go to the bedroom. Why she put the lady in the basement and locked the door, and she's in there like, no. The white lady ends up dying because she needed this certain medication because she was allergic to damn near everything, and I was helping her survive. Ended up seizing, died, foaming at the mouth and everything, died. They talking about go bury the body. He's like, this is a fucking white woman. People want to be coming to look for her like, you triggered now. All that went on. Next thing you know, they ended up, one of the girls was sleeping at the hotel with an officer, so she, kept going back to the same officer a couple times after that. So I guess she thought it was safe enough for her to say something. Bitch, you should have been smart enough to know this nigga is coming to a hotel to get hoes. He ain't no fucking straight ass cop. This is a crooked ass cop. Come to find out, the nigga, she's over here, he acting like he couldn't take her to the police station. Why did this man take her back to the house? They done beat the girl. Timmy done hit her upside the head with the bat. That kid was stomping her in the stomach and shit like that. Cameron, they locked her in a room upstairs for a couple days. Cameron, why are you making that face like you don't want to hear it no more?
What are you talking about, man?
Oh,
Like I said, just continue with the story.
Basically, Cameron just goes up there with her. Then they moved to some other place when the freaking child protective man didn't even do his research on Tammy. Just basically just gave the paperwork. Tammy was in jail, had problems with kids and shit like that, and he still let her basically adopt all these people. So Cameron's mom went up there. She was like, y'all need to help me find my daughter. Like, my sister was supposed to watch my daughter. We can't find her nowhere. We went to every address. He talking about some, She's like, what? She's like, ever since she got out of jail, it's just been hard. And the lady's looking like, wait, what? Got out of jail? So she's trying to keep calm, and she's like, you know what? I'm gonna do everything in my power to help you find your daughter. She goes and lets to him, the guy who was handling this white guy. She's like, throws like a whole stack. She's like, why would you allow this child to go with someone who was in jail? Did you not do your research? He's like, I thought everything was fine. She was like, did you even go to the location? He was like, I rode by it. She's like, you rode by it? What the hell are you talking about? Why this man goes to the house to check up on the people that day? Tammy's like, oh, well, she's not here. She's like, she's in school. He's like, Barbara Clark. She's like, oh, she's in the after school dance program. Da, da, da. He's like, oh, well, I'll still come in to check around. She's like, no, my house is dirty, da, da, da. She's not here. You can come back tomorrow. Everybody be here. Packed everybody up that night. The man comes back the next day. He's like, a guy, the neighbor was like, they're gone. He's like, what do you mean? He was like, yeah, they left last night. It was like 10 of them. He was like, stupid ass nigga. So they go tell her mom that the lady done packed the fuck up and left with her daughter. And she's in there crying, looking stupid as hell. They moved to Kentucky. End up being out there for a while. They end up moving back to Atlanta after their daughter had came back. After Tammy's daughter came back ahead of time to find a spot or whatever. And she was like, well, you know, y'all can stay here, but y'all can't stay long because the landlord is real picky. He don't want no animals, no nothing like that in here. Lord, you know, fast forward, they're there, such and such and such. Soon, you know, he comes to pick up the check the next time. He's like, well, you know, is there any pets or anything like that? Because I've been getting complaints from the neighbors because of the smell. Like, it stinks. This man, I guess he heard, like, the noise when he was going back to his car. She was like, I promise you there's no pets. He's like, all right, babe, took the check, going back to his car. He hears something. He walks over to it. He's like, what the fuck? Like, he's hearing the noise. So he goes to his car to get, like, the lock cutters and cut the light. Over the door, he's like, oh. He sees a bowl, like a dog bowl on the ground, so he's like, I knew there was a fucking dog here. He's like, come here, boy. Come in. Why these fucking people come from behind the gate? He's like, on the phone with 911. Busting on that shit. Everybody in there sleeping. They done dragged Tammy out there and dragged her daughter out, threw on the ground. The pastor, the preacher guy that was taking the girls to the hotel, threw his ass on there. The boyfriend got thrown on there too, girl. They going around trying to find people. She locked up upstairs in the fucking attic in the little ass crawl space. They talking about she's been up there for like 3 days. What are you trying to kill her? Like type shit. Like this is your niece. Like what the fuck? Come to court. She's over here trying to get parole. She's like, I just want to let y'all know that I learned my lesson. And the people was like, well, is there anybody that wants to speak on behalf, you know, of what's going on? She's like, Cameron says up, she's like, what type of person treats their own flesh and blood like this? Rape me, beat me, starve me, sell me to people. She was like, how are you supposed to love me? You expect me to want to sit up here and agree that you need to be out on the streets? You're an animal and you need to be locked up like you're an animal. She sit there, all mad and want to cry. And all that shit was based off of the true story. Everybody talking about they got lengthy sentences. They was in jail for whatever time. The people at the fucking the child protective place, I guess the parents and Cameron's parents and her sued them. So they ended up, I guess, you know, coming to an agreement in court over an amount that they should get paid. Basically a settlement. I'm like, fuck a settlement, bitch. I want everybody's job in this fucking building because if you that stressed after you had a baby to the point to where you can't sit up here and make sure that other kids are taken care of, you don't need this fucking job. Like, that shit pissed me off so bad because I'm like, it's actually a lot of people who are in social work that act just like that. Really don't give a fuck about these kids. Just doing something to get by for the time being. And I'm like, a lot of people these folks could have saved and y'all just half-ass and looking past shit like it's gonna be okay. Not everybody deserves to take a chance when it comes to a child. Like, to me, you got one time, you fuck up that one time, you've already showed me that you're unfit to be somebody's parent. So hell no. Yeah. Like, that shit pissed me off so bad. I'm like, bruh, that shit was crazy. I had to look it up and it was looking based off of the true story. I'm like, that shit's crazy. Your own flesh and blood. You literally kept her locked up for damn near 10 years. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I can't believe that actually happened.
That shit is crazy. Like, it's my mind. I'm just like, bro. Like, that shit hurt my feelings. Like, I would never be able to kill somebody.
Especially my own blood.
My own blood.